Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be going over how the 8th anniversary is in my opinion, and if it's going how an anniversary should go, or it's more like the 7th anniversary and it's a letdown. Based on obviously just part 1, we're going to do a video for every part explaining if it's up to standards, a little below standards, or exceeding expectations. We're going to go through a couple things that are going to help us determine if this is exceeding standards or it just meets the standards or it's a bit below. So let's hop it right in. Alright guys, so if we just head back here onto the Dragon Ball Legends Twitter, we're going to check through what they dropped for the first part of the anniversary. So obviously the characters, we got Gogeta Blue and a full power Broly that transforms from base to Super Saiyan to full power Broly. And then you got the Ultra Gogeta Blue, who is obviously the first part 1 Ultra that we've ever gotten in Dragon Ball Legends. So based off those character picks alone, we also got supporter Chilai, which we're not really that's not really adding much. And then we got Paragus and Broly. We did get a sidebar SP, which is always a plus, and they look really good. They have good animations. They got a lot going for them animation wise. So yeah guys, character picks wise, I'm gonna give them a 9.5 out of 10. The only way that I think they could have gotten a 10 out of 10 for these character picks is if they swapped them or made them both legends. I'm gonna say that because Gogeta Blue already has an Ultra, so giving him 2 Ultras is honestly fine with me. I love Gogeta Blue. As you guys can see, I love me some Gogeta Blue, but I do want some more love for base Gogeta and Super Saiyan Gogeta. So it would have been amazing to have 3 times transforming units in part 1, but I understand that probably allocates a lot of resources from the team, so I'm not mad with the Ultra and the Legend for the 2 headliners for part 1. So honestly, we're going to give the character choices a 9 for the first part of the 8th anniversary. Alright, and then now we go on to events and like content, I guess, for what's coming out. So some of the things they dropped was this champion bonus where you can get 1000cc instead of the 500cc during the period. I think it's a week-long period. But they're doing this every week of the 8th anniversary campaign. So we're ending up being able to get 8k CC that just straight up wasn't there before. So that's a huge W, huge event for CC and for players that need to summon, obviously. And then, okay, we got that. That's basic. Spend Chrono Crystals to receive Chrono Crystals. That's insane. Give back campaign. I don't remember how much this gave me after summoning, obviously, because I did do my summons and everyone has by now. But I'm pretty sure it gave, honestly, like around 500, 600, which isn't bad, but which isn't great. But I mean, it's free. So at the end of the day, everyone gets access to that. So not bad there either. And then we got the surprise blah blah blah. Just some basic stuff. We got celebrate. Oh my god. So this is what they came out with. It's the celebrate anniversary every day, where every day they have something different. So sometimes it's those like hoi poi-esque like capsules, those boxes, like the prize boxes where you tap them 3 times. Those are for one day. You got extra soul boosting stuff for one day, extra Zenny for some days. It's like every day really feels like the anniversary because they have these rotating mini events coming in. So that's really good too. I'm going to give, so far the content is shaking up to be at least an 8.5. Considering last year for the anniversary, we ended up getting nothing. We only got like a Zenkai for the first week, which was horrible. Obviously we got the raid too, but the raid is like something that's like a non-negotiable. Like we got the raid this year too. Challenge the Absolute Limit, exclusive 8th anniversary story. That was great. I read the story. It wasn't too crazy. It was just basically Broly actually ended up hitting Gogeta Blue, where in the movie obviously doesn't land a hit on Gogeta Blue. So pretty basic original story, but it's 500cc, so we'll take that. And then you got this. This event is hell to play on. You have to do all the challenges to get the Chrono Crystals and basically all the rewards, and the challenges are like really, really annoying and stupid. It's like get 20 attacks in with this Goku assist unit. Like it's like, bro, like not really trying to do all that, but it's good that they added it. You know, it's like a new event, a new challenge. Then we got equipment upgrade. Obviously, that's something they've always had, so we're just gonna not really talk about that. Anniversary raid, same thing. They've always had that. Nothing too new. Treasure battle, they've had that, but it's always good to see these events return, of course. Then we got the thanks duel. These are cool. These are like screen shatter kind of crystal things. Those haven't been in the game as far as I know before for the PvP season. So you can use those to exchange for CC, as well as there's 800 CC from the exchange shop there. Then you got the battle rank up campaign. You can get 1000 CC from that. That's new. That's amazing. Just for ranking up or having a high rank. So like me, I'm like rank 450. So I ended up getting most of that CC pretty much right away, which is super nice. That's new. Yeah, here's the weekend boxes. You end up getting those from PvP sometimes. Chance time, that's normal. Anniversary challenge, that's normal. Co-op, that's normal. Some adventures, normal. Dragon Balls, normal. So yeah, that's pretty much most of the events that they ended up dropping or going to drop. Not all of them are in game yet. For the part 1 of the 8th anniversary, as well as the Zenkai for that Super Saiyan Vegeta that goes into God Vegeta. So that's a good Zenkai to watch out for as well, because he could be cool. And they ended up Zenkai, that purple God Goku was the one they basically came out together. So it's honestly kind of fitting that they end up Zenkaiing him too. So all that combined for content is crazy. I'm going to have to give that a 9.5 content-wise for part 1 of the 8th anniversary. We're also getting those 2 uniques for Goku Black and that Super Saiyan Broly who transforms from the Second Coming. Like, that's an insane amount of content for part 1, guys. Considering last year we literally only got a Zenkai for that transforming UI Goku, and then obviously we got the raid and stuff, but I'm pretty sure we didn't get any unique equips in part 1 of the 7th anniversary. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right on that. So yeah, and then we got obviously Tournament of Power and stuff. So that's mostly what I was going to talk about for the 8th anniversary part 1 stuff. I think honestly 8th anniversary part 1 has hit it out of the park except for one glaring problem. And I'm going to go over to Goresh here, because he addressed this problem. Let me know your thoughts on how Legend Broly is designed. I have a major problem with his design and his flaws, because, let's see. Seen 2 sides when his gauge up before transforming. Either the Broly user refuses to attack or stay passive, and the opponent is the one who is passive. Either way, it creates an extremely passive environment, which I hate. I 100% agree. I think Broly in this, how they designed him, has major flaws. He's a 3 times transforming unit, first one ever in the game, so obviously you want to flip through those transformations and get to full power. The problem is, to transform, you actually have to rely on your opponent to attack you. Whereas the opponent is just going to tap you, get you rushed, overdrive, use their ults and blue cards. Like, they're going to do everything that they can to not let you transform, which I think is super petty and super stupid, because at the end of the day, all Broly gets for transforming is a blue card. So he's going to be able to pop the blue and use it on you. But at the end of the day, does that really matter? Like, no, it doesn't really matter. But people don't understand that, so they're just going to play passive the entire time. So it's super annoying if you have Broly, and it's super annoying if you don't have Broly. So it's like, it just creates like a really toxic environment for PvP. But, yeah, exactly. He's pretty awesome, but seeing him tells me the battle goes to timer. Yeah, because at the end of the day, no one's playing the game when they have him. Way too strong. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about way too strong. I think he's really strong, but again, like, getting through his transformations is super tough. Kind of sucks that you're relying on your opponent to transform you. Other than that, he's pretty good. Yeah, I think he's a really good unit, but I think relying on your opponent to transform you is such a stupid tactic that I hope they don't bring back, honestly. I doubt they're going to change it, because they don't really end up changing much in this game as far as, like, how stuff is structured and stuff. So I doubt they're going to end up changing how Broly's designed, but we'll see, because they have done some buffs before, like they buffed Goku and Frieza in the 5th anniversary because they just ended up being weak. Broly's not weak, but his core mechanics have a couple flaws in my opinion. But other than that, I think Gogeta's pretty well designed. I think that his Beast Gohan-esque Special Beam Cannon Stardust full thing is super annoying as well, but you can tap people out of it and do quick attacks on them to stop the attack. So it's not as toxic to me of a mechanic. I do think Gogeta's gauge also was a little, like, I feel like they needed to work through that a bit more. I feel like it's really hard to proc his gauge to get the "it's futile" counter. I just think that it's super stupid how it procs, and you shouldn't have to be neutral. It should be an auto counter. But that's just me. Let me know if you guys agree with those takes. I don't think they're that crazy, honestly. Considering I have both units and I've used them extensively, that those problems just keep appearing. So I'm not sure, guys. Just let me know. Overall, though, I think the 8th anniversary of Dragon Ball Legends is a smash hit. It really brought back to the game what we needed, which is just like really great characters, really great content, tons of CC, and it's bringing a lot of the player base back, and I'm happy to see that. With that being said, guys, I think that's going to be the video today. Let me know your guys' thoughts below in the comments, or just let me know anywhere how you guys are feeling about the 8th anniversary overall and everything that they've dropped. New video is going to be coming out tomorrow. It's going to be, I think it's going to be summons for Metal Cooler tomorrow, and then I'm going to do that transforming Goku Black unique equip video. I had a video about that, like, all ready to go, and I accidentally deleted it because I'm so stupid. I uploaded it to YouTube. YouTube had an error with the uploading process for my video, but prior to like having that, I ended up deleting the file off my computer because it was taking up most of my storage and it wasn't allowing me to do other things on my computer. So it ended up deleting the file. I had the file deleted, and then bada bing bada boom, no video essentially. So I got to re-record a video for him. Really upset about that, but it is what it is. Things happen. But yeah, guys, I think that's gonna be the video for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like and sub if you're new. Peace.